Hello Virgos. Right, this has to be a quick reading because my battery's going to run out, but this is going to be what can you expect this spooky season. So leave me a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and let's get going. So it is meant to be a bit of fun. I don't know what's going to come out. I'm not going to take those because I didn't actually ask. Yeah, we'll see. Just meant to be a bit lighthearted, right? What's going to happen this spooky season? Four of Pentacles is showing. That's a card about being guarded or trying to save money. Please stop. Cards are being really naughty. Are you in a naughty mood, Virgo? Right, spooky season. Virgo, what have we got? The Devil. I've just had this for Leo. Ace of Swords. So truth, clarity about some kind of addictive behaviour or some kind of toxic cycle that is happening for you at the moment. I'm going to read this again because it's the only card that came out for you. As I say, Leo did just get this as well. It's quite sexy though. I don't know, maybe you're up to some kinky stuff this Halloween. Virgo, I don't know. Will you be my slave? I live in the hell of night. I am here to dominate you, or so you believe. I represent your hidden impulses, your inner fears, and your worst addictions. You're chained at my feet. But you put the chains on. I didn't do much. You gave me the power that I have now over you. You feel like you're hopelessly tied up to me, desperately attracted to my black sensual beauty, and you think that I control you. Well, think again. Stop playing the victim. Stop being ruled by restraining attachments. You can free yourself from my bondage, but you have to want it. Only then can you break free from these negative patterns of behaviour of yours. Whatever your obsession is, however deep your addictions are, remember that you can overcome them. So get a move on. Addictions or addictive behaviours, fear, confusion, time to free oneself from obsession. So what this is saying, and it represents the true meaning of the Devil card for me in the tarot, because this isn't like the devil. It's not like the snake in the tree saying, hey Eve, come and have a bite of this apple. It's a voice within you. It's a part of ourselves that we all have that keeps us trapped in negative patterns of behavior. So sometimes this comes through as imposter syndrome, where we feel like we don't deserve something. It comes through as fear that stops us doing something that we want to do. It comes through as addictions like drinking too much or eating too much or watching too much TV, or obsessions, obsessing over certain things, shopping addictions, things like this. So however this devil energy plays out for you, and it probably plays out for you in a lot of different ways throughout your life, different things that you know come from within, and normally it's based on something that happened perhaps in our past or in childhood that we're trying to, you know, we're trying to fill a void, we're trying to fill a hole, you know, lol, with these things. So it's like, I'm sad, so I'm going to eat too much, you know, these kind of things. So it's the way that we deal with this is by taking a really tough look at ourselves, you know, a really deep look at ourselves in the mirror, and being honest with ourselves and saying, you know, I'm not happy with this situation that I'm in, and it's a prison of my own making. I understand that I do have a choice in this situation, and that I need to stop blaming other people and take some responsibility for this myself. So it's hard to do this, you know. It takes a brave person to really see the worst parts of themselves and to change them and commit to changing them. You know, that is something that should absolutely be celebrated. So if you are part of sort of like a 12-step program and you're making progress, even if you have little slip-ups, you know, I think absolutely to admit that there's a problem is a huge breakthrough, and it's something that's hard to do, and it's something that deserves more recognition, I think. All right, so what else is going on for Virgo this spooky season? Yeah, here you go. Yeah, somebody's doing that soul searching. They're taking a look at it. They're taking a look at their own patterns of behaviour. They're taking a look at the things that they're addicted to, the cycles that they're stuck in. It could definitely be something to do with your home here. It could be something that happens behind closed doors. Whoa. Could be sex addiction for some of you. Oh. What else, please? What else for Virgo? Also, also the expectation of being betrayed, right? The expectation that somebody's going to hurt you. It's like not trusting your partner as well. That could come through that. Yeah, nightmares, and it's like the juggling energy. So somebody's facing the fears. Somebody's facing their own fears. Because the devil energy is fear. It keeps you trapped, it keeps you small, it keeps you stuck and chained. And here the Nine of Swords is it's anxiety, it's stress, it's fear, it's confusion, it's mental. When our logical mind turns against us, when our thoughts become overwhelming, so it can be stress and nightmares and things like this. Maybe somebody's having a lot of nightmares about the partner cheating or something like this. It's like it just feels like facing your fears, right? Facing your fears kind of comes through like you know, Scrooge energy, you know, the ghosts of Christmas past. It's coming through with that kind of energy here today. I want to just, so you've got, there's a lot of people involved. I don't know what this is for you, but there's a lot of people involved in this. Or a lot of different sides of yourself. You could definitely be making, because the Lover's card is about choices. Choices in love, choices of the heart. And the Queen of Cups is an open heart. The Hermit card here is deep, deep soul searching. Like going within, figuring out like what actually is going on. Like, why do you get triggered by certain people? Why are you attracted to certain people? Why do you think of certain people as good and certain people as bad? Like, what is this? The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very attractive, very she knows who she is and what she wants, and she's not abashed about that, right? Somebody who's confident, strong. I mean, both of these queens are strong in their own separate ways. The Queen of Cups is strong. She's emotionally strong. The Queen of Wands is confident and empowered. You know, they both have different things to offer. So this could be you choosing, who do I want here? What do I want from relationships? How do I want to be perceived? There is a partnership here. But likewise, if you identify as masculine, you know, this could be, you could be one of these two characters over here, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. The King of Wands, like the Queen of Wands, is strong, determined. They take action. They're a leader. They go and get what they want. They go and literally like get what they want. You know, not in kind of like a anything that's kind of like breaking any laws, but it's this person's a go-getter. They're strong. They're determined, they're focused, they're not messing around. King of Pentacles tends to be someone who's really good at like the job, supportive, nurturing, good with finances, very skilled, very knowledgeable at what they do, probably has a fair bit of money. Yeah, it feels like Gemini also had these two cards, the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. It's like somebody may have some kind of, there may be something where somebody's brain compartmentalizes different types of relationships. So it's like, you know, you can't be a friend with someone. It's like you can't be a friend with somebody from the opposite sex. You know, the opposite sex is there to be a lover. It's that kind of energy. I don't know if somebody's got a bit of an odd mindset, where it's like, it's like you're either a friend or you're a lover. Like, you can't be the same. You can't, they're not the same. Hang on. Give me a card on the Queen of Cups. Give me a card on the Queen of Cups. Three of Cups in reverse and the Death card. I want to say that is not a soulmate. That is that's somebody who you can't be friends with for whatever reason. Queen of Wands. Soulmate. Or an ex. That's the ghost of Christmas past, I'd say. King of Wands. King of Cups. Sorry, Knight of Cups. So this person wants to express emotion. Hermit card, deep soul searching. This could be you then, because this is Virgo energy. the Lovers card again, and Libra. Sorry, Justice. I saw the scales here and the scales here. It could be that something feels like an injustice. Six of Pentacles. So something's getting balanced out here. Deep soul searches. Something being balanced out. Karma coming in. Justice. Legalities. Choosing love. Choosing a soulmate. Could be choosing this past life soulmate, you know. Two cards here about balance and equality. I mean, the King and Queen of Wands match. They are a match. There is equality there. You know, they can match each other's temperament. You know, the Queen of Wands is, you know, she's going to give him a fair fight. That's, they're balanced. They're equals. You know, the Queen of, if anyone can stand up to the King of Wands, it's the Queen of Wands. And there's the juggling energy. There's a decision, juggling decision. Wishes for healing, hopes, dreams. And an offer being made. Got a lot of Pentacles energy. I mean, you are Virgo. That's like offer made, offer received is the way that's coming through with the Knight and the Page of. What's the Page of? I always read it as the Page of Pentacles, but it's the Page of Wands. Knight of Swords. Somebody's assessing. Somebody's figuring out what they want from relationships, whether that's friendships or romance, and feels like making the mind up. All right. I don't know who you are in that situation. I would say that the match here is these two. They match. It's quite a fiery match. My daughter wants to be let in, so give me a minute. Okay, so let's get you an advice card. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card shows up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. Again, use your own knowledge of your own situation. Don't do it just because a tarot card told you to, okay? It's just food for thought. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true. I mean, absolutely, if you're talking about these characters. Excuse me, so sorry, without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritise it more. Release control and trust the universe. A professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives and stop fearing the worst. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more likely come up when you're asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation. And this applies no matter when you draw the card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. All right, well, I hope that's helpful for you. Make of that what you will. And could be contracts as well. This could definitely be contracts, the end of a contract, the beginning of a new one, if it's a work situation for you. Best of luck. Do take care of yourselves, and happy spooky season. I'll see you again soon, guys. Bye bye.